Hi, and welcome to lesson number 7, lesson number 9, week 9 of Religion 325. This week you're going to study sections 111 through 120. It looks like a lot of sections, but they're not all that long, so it should be about the same amount of material as you have in these other weeks. Everything pretty much runs the same. Reading, studying the sections, and then you've got the gospel research and writing assignment that you've got to do. And let me help you with that and give you a little bit of assistance. There are some typos in this that the programmers have yet to get out of the instructions, so it's going to cause some concerns and questions. Basically, what you need to do before you do this is watch this cause and effect scripture study skills webcast. And then you come up here and you need to, again, 500 to 600 words total. Make sure you put a word count with this so you can get full credit. And then in your own words, you're going to come up with 4. This is where the confusion is. It's going to say 4 here, and then it's going to say 6. The instructions really should be 6, but because it says 4, and I won't dock because the instructions are wrong, you need to find 4 cause and effect scripture passages from sections 111 through 120. A couple of the keys, when they're done, they'll look like this. You will have the example of the reference, and then an if-then statement from those passage from the place you've referenced, and then an if-then and a personal understanding. I would label it just like this, and I'll put it 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, it's going to again say for 2 of the 6, we're going to call it 4. For 2 of the 4 cause and effect passages, explain what they revealed about the nature of God. So what I would do is I put another bullet, or another title, nature of God, colon, and then I would type my answer to it. And I would do that on 2 of them. And that should make it pretty simple. Okay. To finish this assignment, you choose one of the, in this case it says 6, but we're calling it 4, and consider how you could personally apply the principle into your life. Make a plan on how you can implement the identified principle in your life and explain it in ways that this principle could bless your life. So basically you write the answer to this on the 1, and so I would title it something personally apply, and then I would write my paragraph or 2 that went along with that. Again, this needs to be between 500 and 600 words when you're done. This is a great place. Remember, you're also supposed to be working on your second discipleship learning or disciple learning project. This might be a great place for you to kill 2 birds with 1 stone if you feel so inclined. Maybe you've already got something else started, but let's just make sure that you do it in this order, and you're going to get full credit if the material looks like you've diligently studied and give it your best effort. A couple other things which probably most of our people are familiar with is in the next week you're going to need to be able to print out a genealogy fan chart. So here are some instructions on how to do that in an LDS account registration if you don't already have such an account, but most students today have an account, but this gives you a week to get ready for that in case you need to gather up some information, membership number, those kind of things. The Teach One Another assignment is exactly the same, and the reflection assignment is also the same. There still seems to be some problems with students not doing both assignments in the reflection and the Teach One Another 2, where it's step 1 and step 2. Please label them, separately, and separate them with at least a minimum of have 2 separate paragraphs. When you're describing about who you shared with in this Teach One Another assignment, make sure that you answer thoroughly part C here, what you learned from the experience. If it's all kind of, I just talked with my mom about faith in God, that doesn't cut it. And so it won't get you full credit on that assignment. I have been a little lenient in the last few weeks, but now we've got everything down pretty well. There'll be some pretty good deductions if part C is not significant, and gives a pretty good description about what you described. or what you discussed in your meeting. Anyway, if there are any questions, always feel free to find me by email or call me on my cell phone. I'll be happy to help. Hang in there. We're getting closer to the end. Pretty exciting. See ya.